Hey guys, today we'll be doing a hotel tour at Westwinds in Sandestin and Miramar Beach, Florida. So here's the buildings. This is going to be part one. So yeah, part one is going to be the grounds. So right here is the pond, and there's a car going by. And right here's the parking garage. Right here. And something like that. I don't know what that is. See something in there. Sounds like a turtle maybe? But it's very hard to see. But it's not even coming out visibly. Yeah, one of them has the head out of the water. But yeah. Right here is a drain of some sort. I don't know what that is. And also the pond gets the reflection of those buildings here, including the parking garage. So yeah. And right here are some palm trees, nothing special here. Right. Yep. And right here, some roads, nothing special, and there's like several parking garages again. There's grass growing in there. I didn't even mention about that. And there's some lawnmowers in the background. Yeah. Here's the other building right here with that parking garage. There's more buildings in the reflection of the water.
Is that turtle right there?
Yeah. Kinda do. See, it's this little dot on the water. And a bunch of grass growing in there. Here is the other building here. With this parking garage right here. Excuse me, I sneezed. Right here. You can see right here. Right here is the barriers to get up to that ramp. Alright, now we're gonna go across this bridge here. Excuse me. Sorry for flicking the camera. There's some irrigation systems right here. And we're gonna go right near to these areas here. We're gonna go up that bridge. So yeah. Right here is the bridge right here. Lifeguard on duty. Now let's go right here in this bridge. There's some more ponds right there. There's another pond right here with the other reflection and some grass growing. What? There's some trees right here. But there's some birds in there. It's very hard to tell on camera. Yep. There's also a reflection of the sun. There's another pond here, and Yeah. And sorry about the grass cutting noises in the background. I apologize for that. It's yeah. I'll do the turtle right there. You can get a close-up view of it. With more visibility. It's floating. Alright. This is the bridge right here. And right there is the parking garage again. And that's actually Southwinds. That parking garage right there is not the Westwinds, but the Southwinds. Right here is a, I think it's a crane, maybe? It might be some crane. I don't know what it is. Or some sort of bird. I'm guessing that's a crane. I'm not sure. Here. Bird right here. And yeah. And it's just another pond. This is part one of the hotel tour at the Westwinds in Sandestin and Miramar Beach, Florida. Hey guys, today we'll be doing part two of the hotel tour at Westwinds in Sandestin and Miramar Beach, Florida. So this is part two. So here it is. There's usually gonna be free parts in this video. Right here's the tram pickup area. This is actually the parking garage right here. Pretty nice parking garage. And right here, here's the fountain. You can see here it has a fountain right here. A waterfall, an alligator, a crocodile. It's just a pond of water. Right here's some luggage carts. Right here are some fire sprinklers. And this is actually the parking garage area. Right over there, that's the entranceway or exit. Here's the fire extinguisher. It's full of cars. And sprinklers, and you can see the gate is opening, and I think that's an exit, not an entrance. You see that barrier? It's gonna go down. And here's a demonstration of a vehicle. And here's the tram itself. See that? When it approaches the gate, it will it'll let you exit because you see the gate right there is opening, and then when there's nothing there, it will automatically shut down. It will automatically shut down or close. See, it's lowering the gate. There's some bikes right here, a sitting area of some sort. And there's also a stop sign in the middle of the barrier. Another fire extinguisher. Here's some lights. And there's some cars right there that are covered up. There's also another gate right here. That's for the entrance. That last one is an exit, not an entrance. See here, you can tell it has like that code thing. It requires a code to get into the garage. And that's actually the barrier, as mentioned. This is actually the entrance only barrier. Another covered up car. Dang, there's a lot of these. And here's some golf carts. And here's some cones right here. I don't know why they put cones here. There's a fire alarm here. Right here are some stairs we're gonna get up to. We're gonna go right to the entrance only barrier. This is the entrance right here, and in order to get in, you have to enter your code. And here's the entrance for the upper portion of the garage. See, it requires a code. When you enter your code in, it will, see here, I want to see the gates. It's gonna rise up, and it will let you in. Tow-away zone sign, nothing special. And right here is the upper portion of the garage. Here's the full view of the parking garage. And we're going up. Here's the upper portion of the garage. Here's the Westwinds building right here. Here's some golf carts right up there. See here, there's a lot of golf carts parked here. Each spot is numbered. Some lights going on in the background there. Here's some street lights, some cars. There's also a Toyota Prius right there. It's pretty dark out here, I would say, because we were doing this video early in the morning. And there's some navigation lights on the buildings too. There's nothing special. It's just a normal parking spot. It's your average parking spot or garage, whatever. And this will conclude this video. And this is the hotel tour at Westwinds in Sandestin and Miramar Beach, Florida, part 2. Hey guys, today we'll be doing part 3 of the hotel tour at Sandestin, Westwinds, and Miramar Beach, Florida. So here's the building itself. Here is the parking lot right here with some palm trees. Right here is that fountain right here. It's also seen on part 2 of the hotel tour, the parking garage. Right here's the parking garage. We seen that at the previous one. So yeah. Here's the waterfall and alligator. Right here's the sitting area right here. Before we go in, we're gonna see what the sitting area is. So here's the sitting area. Got your benches right here. There's a water hose for some reason. Got drain pipes right here. Okay. Here is the building. It's made out of stucco. I don't know what material it is. I'm guessing that's stucco. It's pretty sturdy. So this is the sitting area here. Here's some corridors. And yeah, so what we're waiting for, let's go ahead and view the building. In order to get in the building, see this? It requires a code. So the code varies, so enter your code and the door will open. And I'm not gonna put the code on camera, so yeah. And after you put your code, the door will open. And by the way, when entering your code, you have to enter your code and then press pound or hashtag symbol. So here's the hotel itself. Here's some luggage carts. Right here is the lobby. And right here are the elevators. We'll go in a minute. Right here's the pool and beach area. And there are 2 ways to get into the door. You can press this button here and then the door will open. Or if you want to, you can also open the door by hand. By the way, these doors are automatic. And I'm going to show you how to open it from that button. And the next, I believe, few minutes maybe. Right here is the pond, or waterfall. And when we go to the bridge, you can see the 2 waterfalls right here. And then, when you go down those steps here, right here is an alternate entrance or exit. Right here are some palm trees, and you get access to the pool. Right there. Right here's your hot tub. And this is the area to the pool. When you go down those stairs, you'll get access to the pool. Here's another waterfall, a hot tub, as mentioned. And here's some palm trees right here. And this is the area to the pool. And right there is the bathrooms right here. So yeah. Here's the building right here. And this is how you can get access to the pool. You go to that door. You go to that door and then you go to those stairs. When you pass the bridge, you'll go to those stairs and then you'll get access to the pool area. All right, here's the door right here. It says, please use entrance located on the ground floor in the building. This entrance permanently closed. You cannot go to this door because that door is closed, so you can't get in there anymore. I don't know why. Got your ice vending machine there, trash can. Some other buildings right here. And right here is some irrigation systems right here. You can see that sprinkler thing right there. And yeah. Alright. So that's the pool itself. And right next to the hot tub and that waterfall, right here is I believe this is an outdoor shower area here. In order to use it, you pull this string here, and this shower will turn on. Right here, I don't know what this tap is. I'm guessing that's for sand. And I believe you can turn this dial here to turn on the water. So I think that's what that is. So yeah. This is the only thing I forgot to mention about it. So yeah. And right here is the clock right there, and it says spa shuts off at 10 p.m. So I think that's a reminder that the spa shuts down at 10 in the evening. So yeah. Now I'm going to show you how to get in, as mentioned. Alright. So in order to get in, there's basically two ways to get in. One is you can do this, which is you can open the door like you should always do. Or, if you want to, you can press this button here. So you press that, and the door will automatically open. And it will let you in. You got your telephone stuff in here, electrical, and right here is a corridor. Here's a fire alarm, fire extinguisher. Right here is your defibrillator, AED. Here's the lobby. Here's the exit. And in order to exit, you press this button here. Here is a notifier fire alarm. Another fire alarm. I don't know what the name of these fire alarms are. Right here's the other corridor. Vending that way. I don't know why there is. There's a fire extinguisher. Here's a wheel lock fire alarm. Here's some sets of exit signs right there. And right here is the pool door right here. And that's the end of this corridor. So yeah. And we're gonna go to this corridor here. So right here is another corridor. We're gonna go to this one. Okay, this is a corridor. I don't know. understand why. Okay, that's just a corridor. And Alright, so let's go and take the elevators. They used to be Schindler 300A or 700A, and these were modernized by Otis. I don't know what series it is. I'm guessing that's a Series M2. This button reminds me of the Otis Series 5 button with that light. And plus, instead of red, it has a red light. Instead of a red light, it has a blue light. Looks like nobody's gonna repeat. And let's go ahead and take a ride the elevator. Let's go to the ground.
Ground floor.
This one has a voice. And here we are at ground. And right here, you got meeting rooms, restrooms, ice machine, and fitness area. And here's the restrooms. Another defibrillator and fire extinguisher. Here's a Spectre Alert Classic speaker strobe. Here's the sitting area. I think those are meeting rooms. Another fire alarm, I don't know what name it is. I'm guessing that's a wheel lock. Here is the pool and grill exit. Another pull station. And in order to get in, you cannot open unless you enter your code. And I'm not going to look at the code. And the lights turn on. Here's your water dispenser. Get your exercise bikes and stuff. You got dumbbells. And this machine here, there is an elliptical, treadmills, soap dispenser, and I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing that's a weight machine or something. Right here, there's a mirror, and those lights turn on automatically, I would say. I don't think those are the right lights though. Oh, never mind. It automatically turns on when there's motion because there's a motion sensor right here. Right here, you got some more equipment. You got exercise balls or yoga balls. And we got this thing here. More dumbbells and this seat thing. There's a security camera, system sensor, smoke detector. Here's the treadmills, and the name of the treadmills are Free Motion. And it says press start to begin. There's nothing much to see here. It's all fitness equipment. And this is the door, as mentioned, has that text right there. It says this is not an exit. And yeah. And this is part 3 of the hotel tour at the Westwinds in Sandestin and Miramar Beach, Florida. And that's it.